how do brands in 2021 begin to think about preparing for this stuff? And there's 3 answers. Content creation, platform diversification, and within that is like mapping towards a true North Star of revenue. What do you need to be at your company? Right. And then retention, which is email and SMS. We service almost 100 brands now on retention, whether it's SMS or email. They're not freaking out. They know the value of their list. If anything, like, what are the conversations that you've been having?
I think for me, like, this is the first time, or maybe the second time ever, where 2020 was good with people wanting to invest into email, and 2021 is going to be even better, right? Like, we can't even keep up that so many people are now, getting in tune to, like, I need to do email. Like, why have I not done it?
This is again shocking. Why are people just not going like, oh, you're right, I definitely need to build an email list?
Like you said, they hadn't had to. Facebook and Instagram made it so easy where it's like, let's just dump more. Let's just do more of what we're doing that's working. We haven't tried this email thing. Email's been around for so long, it's probably not that great. But now they're like, okay, this Facebook game is getting harder. You have to get smarter. Yeah. Now let's do these other things that we should have been doing before that we never prioritized because we didn't have to.
I came out of course after, but it was like a partnership, and it went from, oh, you're really about to do this, to be like, oh, we're really glad that you just did this, because there's people that, and especially not having a name in the space or not having a real person that people go to learn email. Yeah. I was shocked that at the amount of people who were going like, holy crap, why didn't I do this or think about this in the first place? Yeah. I know the one surprise that you have now is the amount of people that are actually actively saying thank you for this stuff. Dude, why do you think that is?
I mean, so at this point now, there's almost close to 1,000. There's like 750 to 800 people that have taken one or both of my courses. Like a few hundred people have actually taken both. Yep. And just the number, which is insane. I thought there was going to be 50 people, not 750, right?
I remember that talk, yeah.
And just the gratitude that people have, right? Like, again, it's good for me and it's good for everyone else. I priced it affordably so people could take it and not have to break the bank. Yeah. And people are just so thankful that I literally gave everything away. If I do something, I'm all in. So to the tweet that you made, right? I literally gave away 4.5 hours of tactics and things that we actually do.
I know, and it's funny because I'm the first person to give you as much as possible. It's like, dude, I'm gonna mute you on Twitter. I'm gonna mute you on Instagram. I'm gonna mute you on fucking Facebook. Like, I'm gonna mute you, bro, because I get enough of you in real life.
Dude, I'm getting text messages now.
and that's because I follow them everywhere. But like, I get the point of being everywhere because somebody probably follows you on one place. Yeah. And they're like, where's that tweet? Where's that message? Where's that update? Because at first, and again, I wish we would have had like the crystal ball, like where we're investing our team in. Is like 2019 was establishing like, hey, we're real. Like we've been doing this. Like obviously you've been in the game for years. I've been in the game for years. 2020 was we merged, right? That company turned into like a behemoth of production of on the client side. Right. B, we have a handful of employees now, and even to the point where if we aren't creating more things that we can offer others to do it for themselves, it's literally a disservice. And that's at least how I'm looking at it. We have to start building like lead gen, top of funnel, e-commerce, email nurture systems of like, we weren't having to do this ever before. It would like, oh, let's test this. But it's like, no. We need to actually build a funnel from paid acquisition all the way to email retention. And it's still technically prospecting. Right. That's a completely different ballgame, which is going to pull you back in and me to go like, all right, I need a brand, which is why we're building and which is why we're buying brands, is like, I want to have a playground to start testing the shit that we know we need to do for our clients, but I don't want to burn cash on it, right? So that to me is where I'm excited about, is when you have enough people in a place now of like, even with Joe, as Joe builds out the content team and focuses on Anastasia and Thomas executing, like they're delivering content a week and a half before it's due, and I'm going like, all right, let's give more, let's keep going. And that's why me can come back in and go, oh, we were never out. We were just waiting for us to really need to be in.
And that's the fun part, right? Is the fact that like we really master one thing, right? And then as we do and we have the reps, we bring someone in to master it, right? And then we go on to the next thing, right? So we're gonna kind of sharpen our tools and stay really involved, because while we're not necessarily doing the one thing we did before, we're looking at the next opportunity, right? And it's so important to have people that are thinking about tomorrow and next week and the month, and also the people that are focused on the day-to-day. You need both, right? And I think we were talking about this earlier. You and I couldn't do what we do on the pushing side if we didn't have David and Jake on the back end to clean up all the shit that we keep dropping.